Good morning. Hey, everybody. We're getting started. It's a red day. Yep. I got my book. I got my hair fixed this morning and a little makeup on. I got some tips and tricks to share with you. Golly, that looks rough. I need to put me a hairbrush right here so I can fix my hair while I'm waiting for everybody to get here. I don't see a hairbrush in there. Nope. Uh-oh. I can't get the door shut. There we go. Anyway, are y'all ready? There's Miss Emma. There's my brother-in-law. They're asleep in the front room. So yesterday afternoon, Tulip, she's been tearing this bed apart. This is a funny story while everybody gets here. Tulip's been tearing this bed apart for 3 days. And I've been picking up the pieces and putting them in a garbage bag. Picking up the pieces and putting them in a garbage bag. And the bag was a big bag full of stuff. And she had just torn the center out of this huge orthopedic dog bed that we got for Chief before Chief passed away. And I decided I was going to cut the big hole out of it, which I got my electric knife out, and that's great for cutting foam rubber. So I cut the center part out, put the two pieces together, and to match the pieces, you lay the foam rubber pieces on top of each other and cut down the middle, and they'll go just like that. And I had some dog bed covers, so I put the new pieces in the dog bed. Well, Loki loved it. He just decided, wow, that was just for me. And he was so happy, and he put himself on it, and he stayed there all day. Now, the next thing I did is I had all of these chunks. I mean, you watch the My Pillow guy, and he's tearing the foam rubber apart. That's not as easy as it looks. So the dog did it for me, and I took those scraps that were in the garbage bag and put the whole garbage bag into another dog bed cover, denim cover, and unleashed the bag so it opened up and sort of filled up the space. The little dog jumped on it. So I made 2 dog beds out of one torn up dog. And Tulip had made her own dog bed pretty much. And then in the middle of the night, Tulip has figured out how to open the back door. The little stinker. She figured out how to open the back door, and she went outside on her own. Now, it's like having a 2-year-old in the house. It's just like having a 2-year-old. So, let's get back to body clutter. I've told you my little story for the morning, and let me tell you, I'm going to talk about some tips real quick about getting up and getting dressed. I put on a powder on my face, and I have a lipstick, a purple lipstick. Oh, it's plum. I like this one color, and I learned a long time ago, if you got a little plump face, if you will, let me see if I can take this. If you'll kind of draw a little L shape right here. And I don't use blush. I just use my lipstick. So I draw a little L shape right here and here. And then I blend it in. And that's what I use for blush. I don't know if you can tell it. Maybe I'll do it and come in here and blend it for you. But you want to be above here and within these parameters right here. and I just do a little L shape, which sort of lengthens my face a little. I learned this when I was Mary Kay. I got up on stage with a makeup artist from Hollywood, and he showed me how to do it. And it has worked well for me over the years. You know, God kind of had a plan that I need to know how to put on makeup. I didn't know how to put on. Now, I don't do any eye makeup. Now, once my eyebrows get gray and my eyelashes get gray, I might have to. I'm holding off on that. But I'm allergic to so many things. So that's why I use a lipstick, because I'm not allergic to it. So that's one thing I did. And then when my chapstick, I have a chapstick that I put on every night. I do eye drops. I put my earplugs in. I do my nose spray, and I do chapstick. So I go eyes, ears, nose, mouth. And then I'm started putting some Vaseline, well, it's Vicks, but it's lavender Vicks on my chin and my neck. And you use up chapstick fast. So we get down to the very end of the chapstick, and then there's still a little bit of chapstick in there. Well, I kind of dig it out with my little fingernail. But I've been using the drugs of the chapstick on my cuticles right here before I go to bed. And I'm giving myself a little manicure before I go. So this morning I was tired of my fingernails, so I cut them all off. I cut off all my fingernails. So I'm dressed to lace up shoes. I decided it was a red day because I got to go to the dentist at noon and get a crown put in. And I'm not happy about that. But hey, at least I won't be sensitive over here now. So let's back to body clutter. I've been doing something. You know, we're in chapter 2 right now, and the name of this chapter is There Is a Cure. Why is it so hard? Well, there's so many different people out there that, you know, diet books are one of the most prevalent books on the market. Now, there's probably 2 published every day. And you got to figure out what works for you. You know what I mean? You got to figure out what works for you. And I've gotten this big smudge on my glasses and I can't see the camera. That's what I get for playing with them. Anyway, so you have to figure out how your body works. And for me, I don't really get hungry at all until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, because I'm drinking my water and I'm staying hydrated. Already today I've had about 20 ounces of water and a cup of coffee. 20 ounces of water and a cup of coffee. I'll drink at the top of the hour. I'll try to drink another glass of water. So at the top of every hour, try to drink water by 8 o'clock, by 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You've had 8 little cups. That's 64 ounces, if I'm doing my math right. So taking care of yourself is a matter of, you know, I don't set these big goals that I want to lose 100 pounds. That's overwhelming to me. I can't do that. That just doesn't work. What I want to do is set up routines that help me to be healthier. So drinking my water, which is the habit for this month, and you better get your water bottle while we still have them. We're getting low on them, and we're not going to reorder. And I've had them leave the price at $9 on this. So this is, and you can order these lids on Amazon. But this water bottle, you're not going to find a water bottle any less expensive. So, and I just checked the website. This is a secret. Michael was supposed to take down all the $5 sales. They're still on. I just checked them all, and they're all still on except for, I think, the carpet sweeper. So, go check that out. But one of the things we've got to do, we got to not set goals. We just have to establish habits. This is the Fly Lady way. We establish habits and string them into routines. So, do you know what's for dinner tonight? Have you thought about it? Have you thought about what you're going to fix yourself for dinner? This is thinking ahead of time instead of getting really hungry. You know how you get when you go to the grocery store and you're hungry? Everything just pops into your cart. Well, I don't want everything to pop into your mouth because you're hungry. I want you to think about what you're going to fix and then eat that thing. Now, last night we went to dinner. It was pouring down rain. So we have a sort of rule. If it's raining, we're going to go to Chinese. And the Chinese, our little Chinese restaurant, everybody knows us. Everybody knows we have 2 hot teas. We love hot tea. I love to hold the cup. And I have a glass of water. So I have a glass of water with dinner. And I try to drink it all. And if they refill it during the middle of it, I try to drink to the bottom. So sometimes I get a glass and a half. Sometimes I just get a glass. And I'd planned what I was going to eat before I got there. I thought about, what's on it. It's a big buffet. It's a huge buffet. But I don't ever just fill my plate full. I have a system. So before I sat down to eat, I looked up how many carbs were in white rice. And it was way too many. I didn't want to do that. And see, I love the sushi bar that they have. I can have the meat that's in the sushi and the avocado, but I don't really want to eat the rice right now. So I just chose not to eat any sushi. And what I ended up eating, and this is going to gross some people out, was okra, steamed okra, or sauteed okra, or boiled okra. I don't know what it was. And let's see, what else did I have? I had some pork skewers and 2 little bites of sesame chicken, and then some more stewed okra. And I had some kale salad. So I got some greens in, got my greens. I got leafy greens and vegetable greens and some meat. And that's what I stuck with. And I was really happy. And then when he got home, Robert has this really dark chocolate that he likes to eat, one little square. And I had him check how many carbs were in one square. And it was 4. And that sort of rounded out. I had less than 30 grams of carbs for dinner last night. I really had only about 10 grams of carbs and then the 4 grams of a little piece of chocolate. So my goal, that's not a goal, my habit I'm establishing is intermittent fasting during the day, and I go for 23 hours from 7 o'clock until 6 o'clock. And then I have an hour window to eat. Now, that may sound strange to some people. Some people want to eat lunch. Robert wants to eat breakfast, he wants to eat lunch, and he wants to eat dinner. He's got a really fast metabolism, and he's this big around. So, me going low carb, he ends up losing weight too. It's funny because he doesn't want to eat things in front of me. He's so sweet that way. But my blood sugar levels out. When I don't put something in my body all day long, I'm not secreting insulin, which is dropping my blood sugar down. I'm a level, and I've tested my blood sugar to make sure it's steady. And you need to figure out, if you've not ever done anything like this, then do some research on it, and ask your doctor. I like, when we wrote a Body Clutter, we were trying to feed ourselves like we were an infant every 4 hours. breakfast, a snack in the morning, lunch, a snack in the afternoon, dinner, and a snack before bed. You know, that's a lot of snacking. And getting all that food in the house is annoying to me because I don't like to go to the grocery store. Robert goes. If I put things on the list, he'll buy it. So let's think about what works best for you. Now, I don't have a goal on how much weight I'm going to lose because it's going to drop off. I've done the low carb thing before. I know how my body responds to it, and it works well. It really does. And guess what? If I cut out the carbs and I cut out the gluten at the same time, I don't have that morning crud. Don't have it. It's gone, which is amazing. Now, I've watched Robert, and Robert's been my example for a lot of things. He likes to have a couple of days a week, he'll have an egg, and he has it on a piece of toast, and he's got it down to a science. He toasts one piece of whole grain bread, and then he pushes a hole in it, not with just the palm of his hand, so that he's got a little dish. He breaks an egg in it, puts it in the microwave for about 45 seconds. The egg would explode. But hey, it works for him. And so he has the toast and egg. Well, I don't want the toast. And then I can have a fried egg, which is, I love it if I wanted it. But I don't, right now I'm just going to try a week of intermittent fasting and see how that works. And when remember when we were little and we would go swimming and we'd have to wait 30 minutes after we ate to get in the water because our bodies were digesting things. Now, when I eat, it shuts my brain down. And you want to know why? It's the insulin that your body's putting out to deal with the foods you've just eaten. That there's research out there that talks about here I am, I can't think of the name of it. Alzheimer's is really type 3 diabetes. Think about it. Insulin levels going up, dealing with all the sugar and carbs that you're putting in your body. When we reduce that intake, we don't have as much insulin going in. So when I eat, my brain just kind of shuts down where I can't put two sentences together, and I am much more, I can't eat before I go speak somewhere because the act of speaking sort of, I have to be able to think. And so I'm speaking to you every day, and I've realized that I need to do it on an empty stomach. So there's lots of research out there that can help you understand what I'm talking about here. And it's things that I've learned. Leanne and I talked yesterday about the things we want to, when we redo the Body Clutter book. There's a lot of good stuff in there, but we've learned a lot of stuff in the last 12 years, too, that's helped us. Yes, there's a lot of carbs in beer, unless you get beer that doesn't taste real good. So, yes, there's a lot of carbs in beer. And I was looking at different carb things. There's like 5 grams of carbs in wine, a 5-ounce glass of wine. So, I can do well with just water and lemon juice. Let's see if I got in my pocket something. Here is the This is the stuff I've been taking with me to the restaurant. It's called True Lemon. It's a little packet. I get it in lime too. And this gives me flavor. I sprinkle it on eggs. I do sprinkle it on eggs, and I have it in my water and in my tea. And so putting flavor into your food is a good thing. So think about putting some real lemon into some olive oil and some vinegar, and you've got like a lemon dressing, a lemon flavored dressing. But I like it on my eggs. It makes it taste like a hollandaise sauce, and it's got that little lemony bite to it. In fact, my mouth starts watering when I think about it. So think about what you're going to have to eat before you eat it. Plan for your meals. Like, it's just like going grocery shopping. Plan for your grocery shopping. Buy what's on your list and stick with it. Plan your menus around what's on your list. Some people don't like flavored water. That's fine. I like to put. See, my rings are already getting loose. They used to not do that, and this is the only 3 full days of doing this. Inflammation is going away. I can tell it in my face already just by looking. It's just crazy how fast the inflammation goes away. Who sells True Lemon? I get it on Amazon, and it gets shipped to me in a box. You can get it at the grocery store too, but this lemon flavor is real lemon, and it's better than taking a bottle of lemon juice with you to the grocery store, the Minute Maid lemon juice. So, for today, know what you're eating. Plan your meals, and it's going to help you a whole lot. Now, get your calendars and get a calendar and put in your bathroom so you can chart your weight. This has been my hampering this week or this month. I haven't been weighing every morning. I weighed this morning, but it was after I had 8 ounces of water, which is half a pound, and I had washed my hair, so I had water in my hair. So I don't know how much I weighed this morning, and I don't know how much I weighed when I started, which is a good thing, because I'm not comparing myself. And I think I'm going to weigh on Mondays, but I can tell by the way my jeans are fitting, and I can tell by, just the inflammation in my hands and different things. You get rid of the carbs, you get rid of the gluten, because gluten is usually in white bread, and it goes away. And I'm not doing much dairy products either. So I'm going to cut back on the dairy products because milk doesn't like me. And I'm just taking care of me. So let's all jump back on track, just like Donna's saying right now. And let's figure out what our focus is. Not a goal. Let's tweak our habits just a little bit. Let's drink our water, and if you're going to do low carb, you got to recognize that your body is going to flush potassium like crazy. It just is. It's going to flush it, and if you start getting leg cramps in the middle of the night, you stretch a little bit and all of a sudden your calf seizes up, that's a sign that you're low of potassium. So you may need to eat a banana and or take a potassium tablet, but you need to check with your doctor before you do that. My doctor told me that I could, if I felt that the leg cramps were coming on, then I know my body. I've lived with it for 62 years, and I understand what's happening. let's see, somebody's talking about vitamin D3 getting. Yes, there you need vitamin D, and there's been research to show that uh, people with vitamin D levels in the toilet that just bottomed out. Everything messes up about your body. It sets you up for to be to let diseases take over. So I take one vitamin C capsule a week. Vitamin D capsule, I mean. But you check with your doctor. You may need to take one a day. Magnesium is an amazing element. And I put Epsom salt in my water, in my bath water, every day. Epsom salt. A cup of Epsom salt in my bath water. Fly Lady Laura, she uses Epsom salt by the handful and uses it as a scrub on her elbows and her knees and different things. And that gets magnesium into her body. So coming up with ways to get and you can buy magnesium oil and pour a couple of ounces in your bath water. I buy it by the 20-pound bag from a company called the San Francisco Salt Company. I see a bag sitting right there that I've used the plastic bag to put puppy pads in till the trash goes out. It's like my puppy pad reservoir. But find what works for you. And it will listen to your body. And, last month we practiced moving for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, building up our moving time. Let's drink our water. Let's take a water bottle with us and get out into the world. I've been gardening, so I attacked my garden, and I'm trying to go out 5-10 minutes every day and doing a little in my garden so that it doesn't get away from me. And you're going to be really surprised at the difference your body feels when you've got the right vitamins and minerals in your body. Now, I'm not taking a lot of vitamins. I'm doing vitamin C, I'm doing my magnesium, I'm doing the vitamin D. That's about it right now. And 3 times a week I'm doing niacin. But I like the niacin. It makes me feel, well, you get a little, like you feel like you're burning up hot, but it goes away in about 30 minutes. So understand how your body works and set up a simple routines, simple little habits. Like I put the magnesium in my bath water. I take my vitamin D on Wednesday because that's anti-procrastination day. I put vitamin C in my drinking water. So I've got this routine going for all the things. And then around noon, I'll go outside and take my clippers and cut stuff. I like to cut stuff. Hey, Bruce. That's my plumber. He takes good care of me. I owe you a dinner, Bruce. And we got to go eat Chinese. So let's set up a time. He saved the day. So if you live in our area and you need a plumber, you call Bruce Bamford. He's the guy that can fix it. So everybody, let's have some fun today. And, think about what habits and how you can piggyback on your other habits. Yes, iron is a good thing. I use an iron skillet all the time, and I have taken an iron supplement. I will probably start back taking a once a week iron supplement in a couple of weeks, but not right now. Most everything you eat has some minerals in it, unless it's junk food. And then it's got something, but it might not be good for you. I don't do MSG very well. So I have to be careful with sauces and different stuff. So I'm sort of laying off the sauces. Well, I'm going to get this posted. Everybody have a good day. And I love you all. And I will see you tomorrow. And I hope you get a plan. Just start piggybacking to the habits you've already got. Like in the morning getting dressed, I drink some water. I drink at the top of every hour. It's amazing how much water you can get in when you stay focused. I love watching your comments. I love it. So how many of you have a plan? I want to see thumbs up if you've got a plan for what you're going to eat today. Thumbs up if you've got a plan for what you're going to eat today. Yeah, there's one. Oh, I had fish last night too. I had some salmon. Yep, there they go. You got a plan for what you're eating. Well, y'all have fun, and I'm going to get back to work before I have to leave to go to the dentist. Yep, I got to go leave for the dentist in a little bit. See you later. Love you. There you go. Love you.